So, Kimberly, creative placemaking, or actually placemaking in general, why does it matter?
Well, have you guys heard the term placemaking? Show of hands? No? Okay. So some people may have heard the term placemaking. I think it's becoming more common terminology that we're starting to hear, especially in Sacramento. But placemaking is essentially a process. It's a people-centered approach to designing public spaces. And why it's important is that typically, I'm a trained landscape architect, and when I work on a development project, whether it be a house or a Golden One Center or some project of that nature, usually you have an architect, an engineer, a landscape architect, and they kind of give you, here's your boundary of your project, this is what, client tells you what you want, and then you kind of design what we think is right or what we think is appropriate. And that's kind of failed us. City planning has kind of failed us over the last few decades because there's been a lot of public spaces that people just don't like, or people don't activate, people don't use. And so placemaking has now come out as a response to creating more spaces that are informed by us. And we have a voice in that conversation. So rather than me thinking what I think is right for the Golden One Center, we say, hey, let's go out in the community. Let's pull from local inspiration. Let's pull from local history and get the community involved and have a bigger voice at the table. And so that's really, really important so we can create more authentic spaces for Sacramento and create spaces that you guys want to be in, right? That's all we wanted. And I think the dog park, Brook Street Dog Park, that was a pro bono project that I initiated with the landscape architecture firm I was working at the time. And it was out of direct response. It was a vacant lot, nobody was there. It was slated to be a traditional plaza. The city had slated to be a traditional plaza. And so I've heard from local folks that say, we don't have a dog park in the grid. And I looked and I was like, we actually don't. You think we do. We do not have a dog park in downtown or in Midtown, other than Sutter's Landing is the closest, okay? So we said, let's give it to the dogs. And so we really built, this was important because, this is gonna come back in terms of like, how can you guys be involved? It's just saying, what do you guys want to see in our public spaces? What do you guys want? What makes you happy? Where have you been that, inspired you or something? We can recreate those and make them more authentic to ourselves. And so the dog park was a great example of me hustling, doing 1 year pro bono services to turn that into the dog park it is today. And I really, had to really fight for everybody's voice who really wanted the dog park in the Midtown area to make that happen. And so it's important for those reasons. So that's a little insight.
Do you have, just a side question, Kimberly, any other examples here in town that you think are successful placemaking initiatives?
Well, so we also hear placemaking, yes, because placemaking can be in the form of an art installation. So it doesn't always need to be a development project or a park. Again, think placemaking, think process. And so I think a great placemaking initiative was Art Street, right, a year ago, right? That was all community-led, community-pushed, and the community came and participated in that, and that's authentic to us. But I think there's plenty more opportunities to create that. I think Sacramento could do a much more better job at that. And so I look at the riverfront as the next opportunity for us to have a really great, really beautiful waterfront experience. And I think we can use placemaking to guide that conversation, or use placemaking to guide that conversation versus 50,000 jurisdictions who are involved with that.